Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à Bordeaux.
Our French cycling adventure officially begins at Bordeaux Airport. Well, technically, it begins with anxiety, because before we can ride a single kilometer, we need to answer two very important questions. Did our bicycles survive a flight connection through Belfast, Ireland, and did our luggage survive at all? You see, airlines generally don't let you pack much inside a bike box besides the bike itself. Apparently, stuffing it full of cycling gear and enough snacks to cross a continent is against the rules. So while we're waiting at the oversized baggage carousel, we're basically playing an expensive game of airport roulette. Will the bikes appear? Will the luggage appear? Or will our cycling tour begin with us riding across France wearing the same clothes for 3 weeks? The suspense is incredible. Now, if you're planning to fly with a bicycle, here's a lesson we learned the hard way. When booking your flight, don't just contact the airline listed on your ticket. Contact the airline actually flying the airplane. In my case, the flights were booked through American Airlines, but I flew out with Aer Lingus and returned on Finnair. Airline partnerships are like a giant family tree where nobody knows who's in charge. There are 3 things you absolutely need to do. First, find out how much it costs to bring a bike. Try not to cry. Second, reserve a bike slot. Some airlines only allow a limited number of bicycles on each flight. Apparently, they still insist on carrying people. And third, if possible, pay the fee in advance. Trust me, the fewer surprises you encounter at the check-in desk, the longer your life expectancy becomes. Unfortunately, not every airline makes this easy. For my return flight, I had to pay online. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. I was using an eSIM data-only plan, which worked perfectly until my credit card company decided they need to send me a security code by text message to a phone number that wasn't receiving text messages. Excellent. So there I was, standing in France, trying to pay an airline fee so I could bring home the bicycle I had flown to France with in the first place. Eventually, I surrendered and paid my phone carrier for a 1-day roaming package just so I could receive a single text message. But it worked. And now comes the fun part. The bikes have arrived, the luggage has arrived, nobody's cried, and it's time to rebuild the bicycles, attach every pannier, gadget, light, charger, and mysterious accessory that you've convinced yourself is absolutely necessary. And finally, begin cycling across France.